Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. João Neves. That's been cut out, well played. It's a sharp pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I personally like the look of the very impressive Miles Lewis-Skelly. Yes, he's a fullback, but he plays a hybrid role. He often finds himself in central midfield too, and that way he can control the game.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Matic. Bofana. Schneider. And it's Berardi. Berardi gets on his bike and on the move. Spread it left. Spread out to the left. Threads one in. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
It'll be a throw-in.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Berardi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's got...
Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And he cuts out the supply.
Berardi. And here's the chance to counter. Berardi. It's Berardi! Oh, it's come off the upright.
No goals as yet. Simeone.
Shot, surely!
Tries to pass it through.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Napoli are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Spread to the right. That has been cut short. João Neves.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
No outsmarting him this time. Bofana. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. 15 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tagliafico. Savinho is herring after that one. Eder Militao. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Napoli clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. João Neves. Matic. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Schneider is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's going wide left. Looking for the run. Kloschek. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pulisic. Madueke. Fofana.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Madueke tries a cross. Matic. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madueke. And it's Gomez. Well timed, excellent interception. Fofana. And he's only too happy to take that back. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Madueke. Dundee United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Schneider. Zirkzee, Simeone. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target, and he's hit it long. Savinho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zirkzee, Pulisic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, a delicate chip through. That pass isn't the best. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pulisic, Tagliafico, he's the guilty party there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Good strong hand by the keeper.
Numero 31, Matic.
Now this could be a chance.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tidily. Openda has it out wide and in space, and he's managed to get rid. Zirkzee going after that. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tagliafico. Gomez. And Ndiaye. Okay. Well, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it's better late than never, Pete.
Goes for a shot! This time, surely! And that has sent him sprawling. Dundee United with the corner, they're first. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Pogba. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot!
Napoli surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Koke wins the duel this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for a runner. I think we're just about done here. And that could set him on his way. And he's overcooked that.
Napoli really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Quality ball. Koke spots it and intercepts. Koke with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Optenda. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Schneider voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Napoli definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.